Hello and welcome to Battlefield Recon, the web's hottest Battlefield show. We'll be on CVG every Tuesday with the latest and greatest Battlefield news up to launch. On today's show, our weekly top 5 Battlefield moments, including the 500-foot map-jumping C4 boat. Battlefield 4's Obliteration Mode revealed. And finally, in our big analysis section, Battlefield 4's incredible destruction blown apart. All this and more in this week's Battlefield Recon, the web's hottest Battlefield show. Hello, I'm Dan Dawkins, host of Battlefield Recon. I'm joined by Battlefield expert Andy Hartup.
Hi there.
We're running the show every week until the game's launch and beyond. We're super pumped for Battlefield 4. We're going to be bringing you the latest news, screenshots, video every week, maybe the odd direct line access to DICE. Andy, can you tell us how long you've been playing the Battlefield series?
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing Battlefield games and writing about them for over 8 years now. I've spent hundreds of hours across Battlefield 2, Bad Company, both the Bad Company games, Battlefield 3. I've also been to DICE quite a few times. I've spoken to all the senior guys on the development team on Battlefield 4. And I guess like everyone else listening to this and watching this, I just can't wait for Battlefield.
We won't just be talking about Battlefield 4, we'll be showing you Battlefield, in fact Battlefield games from the past, and some of the amazing moments people have created which have been shared on YouTube. So we're going to show you a series of clips we're calling Battlefield Moments. You can see the creators of the videos and please click on the links to their source video. We'll kick off with video number 1, which we're calling 500-foot mat jumping C4 boat. Oh,
there he goes.
Dear. What's happened there?
Well, he's defied the laws of physics and made that boat, turned it into a plane, essentially, by blowing it up with a massive pile of C4. Pretty impressive.
Do you know why it's called C4?
Go on then.
Because you can see 4 miles. Our second clip by F2ST, maybe he means fist. This is, well, it speaks for itself. It's fairly amazing, better with the original soundtrack.
What's going on here then?
Shooting.
He shot that man out of his helicopter.
Just shooting.
Just leave the helicopter alone.
What's he
mate.
doing?
What's he doing?
What's he doing? How can he do that?
Just get another one.
And
Seriously.
honestly, how can he fly? Where's he going to go?
He's got his parachute out.
No.
Yes.
That's amazing.
That is a James Bond moment.
Clip number 3 via the laugh flash. Yeah, it could only be aptly described as tank suicide. Tankicide.
Yeah, tankicide. There he is in his helicopter. It's quite difficult to fly a helicopter, you know.
Makes it look easy.
Yeah.
I think the problem he's got is with shooting.
No, he's hit that tank.
Whoa.
Look, he's blown it up.
What's that shape? What's that? No.
That is really unlucky.
He'd be mortified. I love the next clip. This is by the 117 crew. He's, well, just watch it, but he's turned tools of healing into tools of death. So what's he doing here?
He's going on a bit of a defibrillator streak. He's killing all these men with medical instruments.
And if it wasn't enough to kill people with the paddles of healing, he's counting them out.
Yeah.
What a sicko!
6,
7.
In the video, he does it 11 times.
What a scumlord, but very impressive. Our last clip, probably the best for last, by the sort of aptly named Stun Gravy. Because I'd be stunned if this happened to me. Let's just watch it. It's the jet swap. Okay, he's just flying. Where's he
He's
going?
got out.
What? No.
No, that's...
No way. That is amazing. How hard is that?
I'd like to see him do that again.
Is that well, it's possible, but how hard is that?
That is almost impossible.
But proved to be possible.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Amazing. We're going to go straight in with the news this week, including the recently announced Obliteration Mode. Now, the good news is you can see that on screen right now. We've captured direct feed footage from Gamescom running on the very nice looking PC version. What can you tell us about Obliteration Mode, Andy?
Well, Obliteration is new to Battlefield 4, and it's a fairly simple premise. There's one bomb which spawns in several random locations in the middle of the map, and 2 teams. One team grabs the bomb, tries to bomb a number of installations in the enemy team's half of the map. There's 3 installations in total to blow up, and there's only one bomb, so you're constantly wrestling control of the bomb between the teams.
Why do you think people will find this mode particularly appealing?
I think it's going to be really sort of fast and frantic, and it's on medium-sized maps, so you're going to have vehicles and stuff on there, but infantry's going to count for just as much as the vehicles as well. So it's going to have a nice mix of everything people love about Battlefield.
I mean, I like it in the footage. There seems to be a nice little, what do you call them, archipelago of islands and people swimming back and forth, and I think that looks quite exciting and pacey.
Yeah, that was the Paracel Storm map.
Good. And in terms of the other modes, there's stuff we know about, like there's Conquest, Rush, Team Deathmatch, Squad Deathmatch. New mode called Diffuse that we can only guess is about, let's say, diffusing bombs as opposed to heated arguments.
Yes.
And Conquest Domination.
Yeah.
Anything to add about any of those modes?
Well, no, I mean, Conquest and Rush, they're fairly standard Battlefield maps. They've been in pretty much all the battlefields. One thing I'm quite surprised about is that we're missing Squad Rush, which is it wasn't too popular, so I'm surprised they've axed it, but I guess they've removed it from the slate either to release as DLC or to make room for Diffuse.
Okay, thanks Andy. We'll wrap up today with our big analysis section. We're looking at Battlefield 4's destruction. My big question to you, Andy, is this, as a man who is founder of the Battlefield series, where are they taking the destruction that they haven't before?
Well, I'm actually quite pleased because all the things that they've said about the destruction in Battlefield 4 is that they're moving more towards Bad Company 2. Now, the destruction in Bad Company 2 was excellent, but they had to cut back a little bit for 3. So what that means is that you're going to be able to flatten entire buildings, like anything up to 2-storey, and there's loads of other ways that you can really sort of smash up the world. So a lot of you will have seen the E3 skyscraper demo.
Yeah.
Basically what happens there, there's a checkpoint or a contest point on top of a skyscraper, and people go up there, fight up there, but you can also bring the entire skyscraper down.
Nice. So, I mean, is it just skyscrapers you can blow up, or is the game allowing you to blow up smaller, more detailed things?
It's everything really. It's smaller, more detailed things specifically. So if you bring down the skyscraper, that will create a massive pile of debris where the skyscraper was.
Right.
You'll even be able to sort of break up the rubble from that as well.
Why would you do that?
Well, because people will go into it and hide behind it.
Sneaky villains.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And you can even sort of take it way down to a micro level. I mean, the destruction is so impressive. Trees will shake when you set off a massive explosion.
Right, nice.
You'll be able to sort of break up little bits of buildings. If stuff falls into the sea, it will create a wave, which might affect like a boat that's coming towards
really?
you, stuff like that.
That's
yeah.
absolutely amazing. Like, so when you're doing this all the time, the world starts as this nice, beautiful, architecturally designed place, and then it's crumbling to bits. Like, how's that going to affect the map itself when it's all in rubble?
Well, it is going to change it significantly. So, for example, if you brought a skyscraper down, you're going to be fighting in the rubble as opposed to fighting on a big building. It kicks up dust. Helicopters aren't going to be able to see you as well. It really does change the whole map. That is one reason why DICE have said that you won't be able to blow up every building in a map. So it's only going to be certain massive skyscrapers in the urban maps, because if you completely level a map, then you essentially entirely change the design of it.
Right, I love the idea for the preposterous nature of it. Let's say I'm being tracked by a jet or a chopper, that I've planted C4 on a convenient nearby skyscraper, so my only out is to blow the skyscraper and escape in a cloud of smoke if I don't get crushed by debris in a horrific act in self-immolation.
One of the things that that DICE have shown off in one of their videos is you can plant C4 on the floor.
Yeah.
And you can blow it up to stop a tank chasing you, so you could essentially blow a hole in the floor and the tank will fall into it.
Man alive. Do you know why it's called C4?
No.
We'll leave it right there. Anyway, thanks for listening today. That's today's show. Just the last thing to do is to give some shout outs to our Twitter channel, which is @BattleRecon. We'll be back next Tuesday with more news, videos, and all the latest from Battlefield 4 as we build up to launch. Please send us any of your Battlefield news, or if any links you want to share with us, or any of your experiences, again, to @BattleRecon. Please like the show, that's much appreciated. And if you subscribe, you will not miss out. So until next week, we'll see you then.